Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Twinning with Rice and Cookie. I'm Rice.
And I'm Cookie, and today we are playing more Donkey Kong Country 3. I do want that chair. Usually I swap out my chair because I sit in this chair all day long and I get tired of it. Yeah, I'm gonna swap that out really quick.
Nice. Oh, so you just sit on a hard kitchen chair?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, so you just sit on a hard kitchen chair?
When we stream, yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's how we always did it. Like when you came over. Oh, we've already beaten this level. Hang on.
Did you load the wrong save state?
Argus, did you load the wrong save state?
I loaded the only one there was.
There's two save states.
Okay, well they're at the same time.
Well, either way, we
Did
totally
you do this level again?
We totally beat this
Cookie.
level. Did we go back and save in a different area?
Yes, we saved.
We did? We
saved.
did? Okay. We've got to... No. But, Argus, did this overwrite it?
Yeah, yeah, you told me to load the save state.
Okay.
I accept no responsibility at this point.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll have to do this level again. There's no way around it. I'm so sorry. I really thought we wanted the save state. Well, at least we're at the halfway point. There's that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
This level gave us so many problems, though.
I will say, I did watch our past stream when we played this game. It only took us like 5 minutes to beat this level that time. It's like, wouldn't you know it?
Yeah, I don't know why we're so much worse at it now.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh! I wasn't expecting to go up there. Yeah, how did we beat this in 5 tries?
No, not 5 tries, 5 minutes. We beat it in 5 minutes. Which is maybe, I think, less impressive. But yeah, we did it in 5 minutes last time. I mean, you know, the first time we played through this game.
That's crazy. Hey, Sputnik. So, Sputnik, in case you're wondering why we're playing this level again, it's because Cookie thought we had after we beat this level, but apparently we had gone back to save, and, you know, her accessing the save state kind of ruined everything.
Yeah, so I am very sorry. You know, this is why I don't like using save states, because these things keep happening. And I thought we finally were in a rhythm, you know?
I mean, we should just always do a save state whenever we're saving, too.
Probably. That would be smart.
And Sputnik said, actually, he missed this level, so...
Oh.
So
Well,
you get to
you
see
are
it.
in for a treat. We're pros at this level. Maybe. Sorry, I was really hoping...
You couldn't have gotten me to the next part?
I was really trying to, you know? Look at that. We did it so much faster this time. So much faster.
We're gonna not do that.
Yeah, we're pros now.
We should save and get lives.
I know. Okay, I will create a save, suspend a point right now. I will create a second one.
Good.
And then
now
we'll
let's go save.
Go back to World 1.
And Sputnik says, wait, Rice, what cuisine would you like? Well, I decided that next week I want to try making one of those like lasagnas that has zucchini noodles. I don't know if you would have such a recipe, or if, you know, New York Times would. That's something I want to try. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you can find a good one. Otherwise, I was gonna just like use some random one from online. But actually, because I've been like with lasagna, there was a few weeks ago where I'm like, I really want lasagna, but I never made it. Sonic has a lasagna recipe that's sitting on his kitchen counter. Does it look good? Or is it a good one? Have you tried it? It's supposedly really extreme.
Like extremely
Well, what
good?
makes it extreme?
Or like really extreme, like difficult to make?
Well, you know what I'm gonna try that I'm really excited about is I'm gonna try making my own ricotta.
Oh wow, that's hardcore.
Well, but not really, because apparently making ricotta is pretty easy. Because you just take milk, you do heat it up, but then you just add some vinegar to it. So either vinegar or lemon juice. Let me throw you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just throw vinegar or lemon juice into it and you let it sit for like 10 minutes and then you strain it and then bam, you have ricotta. Why can't we trade spots?
Did you press select?
Yeah.
I just assumed there must be something. Okay, good.
Nice. And he says extreme as in the New York Times cooking community have very positive things to say about it. All right. Yeah, if you want to throw it my way, take a picture of it. Also, it looks like a process. More so if you make the actual lasagna parts from scratch, which you can if... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that... I mean, the thing is, so, like, I've made some bread from scratch, and I've made some... Like, I made pizza dough from scratch. Like, I have no interest in making noodles from scratch.
Now, Royce, can I tell you about my favorite thing to do with making lasagna?
Sure.
So when I make lasagna, I like to cook some like zucchini and squash, and then I add that. I like mix it in with the ricotta cheese mixture. It's pretty good.
Well, I was gonna mix spinach into the ricotta cheese mixture, like blend it in.
Yeah, I have actually. I've mixed pesto in with the cheese before. But then it turns like a pretty ugly color, so it's not like super appetizing looking.
Turns brown.
Yeah. Oh, but
maybe if you blanched your basil leaves.
Maybe. And Sputnik says that the lasagna recipe he has though is not a zucchini lasagna recipe.
Oh, but I could still get ideas from it. Kind of extrapolate.
Yeah.
I want those bananas.
I'm pretty excited for so the next round of groceries we're doing. So the next meal I picked is inspired by a binging with Babish recipe.
Okay.
Because he was doing an episode about fettuccine alfredo. Because I guess in the office, like Michael quickly eats fettuccine alfredo before doing a 5K to like carbo load.
In Arrested Development?
No, in the office.
Oh, okay.
And so I saw him, Babish was cooking the fettuccine alfredo. I'm like, this does not look hard at all. So, and it looks really delicious. So we're gonna do that, and then like with roasted veggies too. And I'll bake some chicken for Argus.
Okay.
So pretty excited.
In 2001, Regina Schrambling went on a week-long odyssey in search of the ultimate lasagna recipe. She tested several and finally found her ideal in a mashup of recipes from Giuliano Bugliali and Elodia Riganti, both Italian cookbook authors. That sounds like it would probably be a good recipe.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, send it my way, and I'll, because I still want to do, like, I've always wanted to try one of the zucchini, because I like eggplant lasagna. That's what it is. But zucchini's a little easier to work with, I think. So, I wanted to try that, but yeah, maybe there's a really good mix of ricotta with egg and whatever. So, So yeah, I'd like to try it. And Sputnik says that he made homemade fettuccine alfredo the other day.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't realize it was so easy to make.
Yeah, so what is it? You use like heavy cream?
Yeah, it's mostly heavy cream. You have to like reduce it, and then you shred in some Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Like, you know,
I thought
freshly
maybe you
grated. And that's like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I thought maybe you used cream cheese because I think Mom's recipe uses cream cheese.
Gotcha. And Sputnik is asking if you wanted a veggie lasagna, because there's a category for veggie lasagna.
No, I'm gonna still put ground beef in it. At least that's the plan.
Yeah, I get really excited when I make because it's always exciting to try a new recipe in general, but then to try like something, because like, you know, I'll experiment with different like lasagna recipes or whatever, but then to make something that you've never made before in your life, it's just like so exciting. Like, I remember the first time I used portobello mushrooms and like, you know, cutting it up and stuff, and I was like, this is so weird. I don't know. It was like thrilling.
I remember the first time I used butternut squash. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And then I make butternut squash
You've done it, like,
so frequently.
Oh, can you throw me up there? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize. Oops. Yeah, I found that if you just use the chef knife to peel the butternut squash, it's a whole lot less hassle than any other thing I've tried. And Sputnik said he just found a 5-star lasagna with spinach and zucchini. However, it's in the vegetable lasagna category. We'll continue searching. Well, thank you, Sputnik. I really appreciate your hard effort. I mean, otherwise I was just going to, yeah, I was going to end up probably combining some other recipes. Because that's what I do see a lot, is that a lot of times the zucchini lasagna is a vegetarian one.
You know, it always makes me mad, like, when I did eat meat more often, it's like, I want to have these fun vegetables in my food, you know? But then somehow if you're getting not a vegetable lasagna, then it's like, no, you get no veggies. It's just all meat.
I know.
It's the worst.
Well, because since I've started eating more meat again, that's what I struggle with, is because when you do go out to eat, it's like, oh, here's this big slab of meat and you get no veggies. It's like, well, that's not what I want. I still want lots of veggies.
Yeah, I just want a little meat.
Want a little meat to go with it.
Yeah.
Do you think we have enough lives?
I think so, yeah. We can have this be our last one. And then we can create a save state and also save again. Although I had saved before and I don't think it saves the number of lives you have. So we'll just do a save state. And,
oh, that's a good idea.
Sputnik found a recipe for a zucchini souffle. Ooh la la. I honestly don't even know what is a souffle even. I don't even know.
It's like an eggy thing of some sort. Oh my gosh. You're up, Cookie.
Okay. No
How
problem.
Embarrassing. I swear he started walking faster when he saw that I timed my jump poorly.
It did look like he was going faster.
Wavewish is here. Hi guys. Hi Wavewish.
Hi Wavewish.
A pie kind of thing, right? I think a souffle is kind of like a... I mean, I think it is kind of like a pie, but I think it's savory, isn't it? Like an airy pie.
I'm creating a save point. Suspend point.
Suspend point.
2 of them.
I think it's kind of like an airy quiche, maybe?
All right, take us back, Race.
No, but then it's like chocolate souffle. So I'm wondering if that zucchini souffle was like one of the hidden zucchini kind of recipes, you know? Like, psych, there's vegetables in here.
Yeah, like how you can have a zucchini like in your brownies or something.
Mm-hmm. That's like, what I bet it probably was.
But you didn't know it was healthy. But like even when you do that, it's like they're still brownies, okay? Like,
yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, just get out of here.
It's not letting me.
Okay. Sputnik's gonna send you the souffle recipe so you can dissect it.
Okay.
Oh, not this
that's
level.
right.
I totally forgot.
I did too.
Yeah, because we'd started this level and we played for like 5 minutes or something, and then we're like, well, we'll do it next time. And
Oh my gosh.
next time is now. So.
I forgot. I was supposed to somersault. Don't forget to somersault if you see a rat.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Bonked my head. That was wrong.
Spanek's asking, what's her favorite soup?
Honestly, well, for me, okay, so I know I like try to eat vegetarian and everything. However, our mom makes a killer beef vegetable soup.
She does.
It's so good. I don't even know, like the beef is like so tender, but like it's not over, like there's not so much beef in there. It's like she puts in so many vegetables, but it's like really good. So that's my pick.
My pick is definitely, I mean, and I shouldn't say definitely because I just love a whole bunch of different soups. But I really enjoy split pea soup with ham.
It is really good. You know, I have some, so my mother-in-law, she makes ham gravy. Like when they do ham, she makes a ham gravy. It's like really salty and stuff. But so the thing is, she gave us some ham gravy as like leftovers, but we didn't eat all of it because she gave us like a ton. So I'm like, well, next time I make split pea soup, I'm totally gonna be adding all of this gravy. Because it's like, I'm not going to put actual ham in probably, but hey, I can put in the gravy though, and it'll give it the flavor.
Ooh, we got halfway.
Yeah.
Though the thing is, so I made or Sea Tiger and I, we made a chicken and barley soup. So it's like, you know, kind of like a chicken noodle soup, only we use a little barley and it has spinach and stuff. And it turned out really well. And I've been eating it. I've been eating it for lunch every day this week, and I'm like, this soup just turned out so well.
I'm glad. I've never made a chicken and barley soup. And Spanek always forgets the existence of French onion, and so that's up there.
I do love French onion.
I've never been a fan of it. I don't know.
It's because you didn't like onions when you were younger.
I know, but I feel like
you might like it now.
I tried it when we went to France in 2016. And oh no, I did not like it then. And Spanek says, oh my God, on a cold day.
It has beef broth, so maybe that's why you don't like it?
Maybe. I don't know, because like, I know so it's got like the beef broth, and then it's got like tons of butter and then onion. It's like, what's not there to like? But somehow, maybe I just want there to be more of like, you know, stuff in the soup. I think that's maybe my problem with it.
You're not content with just onions?
It's like not enough, you know? I want more going on in there.
Okay, I guess I could see that. So that's sometimes how I feel about butternut squash soup.
Mm-hmm. Done all the initial rounds of chocolate chip cookies. So now we are down to 5 recipes. Oh no. And so, because the thing is, I decided I was gonna bake some because our friend's son's birthday, he's turning 2. His birthday, he's having like a little party this weekend. And so I decided I'm going to do a round of the bake-off, and then I'm gonna gift him the cookies because I don't want to, you know, buy anything. I'm a cheapskate, and our friend said we didn't have to get him anything, so I'm not going to. But I'm gonna bake some cookies. So,
well, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've, you know, done a bracket or done part of the bracket. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just could not.
I feel like you die here every time, though I couldn't escape.
I couldn't get out of there. I don't know.
And so Wakewish, so Cookie, she's done this she has this chocolate chip cookie bracket where she's trying to find the ultimate chocolate chip cookie recipe. And it's like all based on her taste. She doesn't care what other people say.
No, yeah. I want to bake what I think is good, you know?
So she's been making 3 recipes at a time. And then she taste tests them and is like, oh, which one do I like the best? And then whichever one she likes the best moves forward into, you know, her cookie bracket. Kind of like, you know, a football or a, I was gonna say like a basketball thing.
That's what it was based on. Yeah, because it was like March Madness time 2 years ago, I think. And that's when I was like, I will do cookies instead. And so, yeah.
Because our sister was doing a brownie. Wasn't she doing brownies?
She said at least she was going to, or that maybe she was in the middle of her bracket. I'm not totally sure, but I suspect she hasn't finished her bracket. She's been a little busy, what with like being pregnant and having a baby and stuff. It's just the rat that kills me every time, you know?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's always that one section, so I'm going to try and get there faster than what I have been, so I have a little more time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Waypush, it's been like over a year since I've worked on my bracket, because like, it's really convenient before, because I would bring my cookies, like, I would only bake them if like I was going to like a friend's house for a party, or if I was like, you know, for work, I was like, oh, here, I'll bring in extra cookies. But since I'm working from home and obviously I can't hang out with people, I was like, I just didn't have a reason to make cookies. So, but now I do, because it's our friend's kid's birthday, so. And then also I figure any extras I have, which I'll probably have quite a bit of extra, as like, well, me and Argus can eat it, I can give some to Rice and CU Tiger, or I guess that's about it. Yeah. Can always freeze some.
You don't need a reason to make cookies.
I know, but it's nice if like, it's nice if you're
not
just
to share.
Yeah, exactly. I was just struggling to, you know, make them just for me, you know? I don't need so many cookies.
Yeah. And Zapper's here and says that Tails hitbox. I know, that tail has killed me so many times.
What tail?
You got past it, so don't even worry about it. Just stay calm.
I swear, she's like not good at spinning. But that's good. It's always good having that insurance, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, how? Shoot, wrong way. I swear, sometimes it seems like she's running so slow. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about the bananas. Get it!
Nice.
Oh, man. And Wayfish asked if we got our second COVID shot yet. She got hers this past weekend. We have ours scheduled for tomorrow. I'm like so excited. Not just, you know, to be, you know, completely vaccinated. I mean, no, you have to wait like the 2 weeks or whatever, but so I'm excited for the shot. I'm excited because I'm taking a half day, and I'm excited to get some lunch and get some Mexican and ice cream.
Lunch is Mexican.
Yeah.
You said lunch and Mexican. You mean lunch and ice cream.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops. That was quick.
But yeah, I'm super excited.
We are doing the Pfizer vaccine. Yeah, I'm pretty excited because, you know, after we get vaccinated, I want to go out to eat and sit down. I mean, granted, ideally it'll still be outdoors, but
yeah, me too.
You know, I want to sit at a table and be served rather than having to do takeout and eat food that's kind of, you know, not fresh anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I read an article that was saying how,
and Spenick says Team Pfizer rocks. I agree.
I read an
Our
article.
brother got Moderna, and I'm like, I mean, because Moderna you have to wait longer between shots, so so I think that makes Pfizer better.
Yeah. Moderna's okay, says Sputnik. Anyways, I was saying that I read an article that was, so some like researchers or like professors, whatever, people at MIT did a study to see, like if you're indoors, like which activities are safest, which like, you know, it's pretty much what you would expect. But it was saying that if you are indoors though, that, and again though, this was like assuming like with only unvaccinated people, but it was saying that like this, oh wait, I want to get you.
I bet Spidey's up there.
No, you're up here.
Oh, okay. Spidey's somewhere in this level.
I know. But it was saying that the 6 foot distance didn't really matter if you're indoors. So like, you know, restaurants put up like barriers so people can like feel comfortable about it. I cannot do this. But it's like, basically the study was saying like it doesn't make a difference, and like if you're indoors, like you really need to wear a mask. So I'm just throwing this out there. If you're at a restaurant, like don't eat indoors. I feel super paranoid about it, even with like, you know, once I'll be fully vaccinated, I still do not want to eat indoors. Like it just sounds
because
terrifying.
There's the other strains that you can still get.
Yeah. And the shots are only like 95% effective, so there's still that like 5%. But it was interesting because it was talking about how quickly like the COVID like particles in the air like spread out, because they used to think it was only on like connected or like attached to like the water molecules, so it was like the heavier pieces that would like, you know, fall and they wouldn't be airborne for so long. But apparently that's not the case. They're also in smaller like water droplets. So it can be in the air for like a long time. And again, it's not like if you are vaccinated, your risk is definitely lower, but at the same time, you know.
I was wondering if the spider is down here.
Well,
I guess not.
Guess not.
Yeah, I agree. I want to eat outside.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, when Stu Tiger and I went to Maine, we ate outside. We ate outside a few times. We ate at the Airbnb a few times too. Like we bought some snacks and we ate snacks at the Airbnb. And there was one day where we did eat in a restaurant. But I didn't like eating in the restaurant. But I will say, like, everyone in Maine was really pretty good about, like, you know, wearing their masks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Oh.
I don't know. Oh, look, we got
it
the
changed the barrel that he was shooting.
Oh. Oops.
What's the AstraZeneca? Yeah, I had never seen it spelled like that, so I'm like, what is that word?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's this restaurant that Cookie and I both like, but neither of our husbands really care for. So I was looking at their menu today because, you know, naturally, I was
I was thinking we should go to celebrate our complete vaccination. You know, once the 2 weeks have passed or whatever, I thought we should go out to eat.
Okay. I was looking at the wrong screen, so
I see.
That's why I was not working right.
Oh, but Bryce, I know as far as restaurants go, because I told you about that one restaurant where, I mean, it sounds super expensive. The one where like they only serve like 12 people in a set evening, but it's like a 9-course meal or something, and it sounds amazing. Oops. Oh, it's only, it's a limited time.
What is?
Because I just turned off the TNT barrel, you know? So like right now it's shooting non-TNT barrels. But but it's only for a limited time. It switches back. So like here, they're TNT again. That's where I died.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yeah. But anyways,
Well,
I'd be more okay with going to that restaurant since there are only 12 other, 12 people total that are being, fed, that day.
Yeah. I'd be interested in checking that place out, but I do want to go to Black Sheep first. But yeah, so I was looking at their menu, and I was like, are we going to go for brunch or for dinner?
Yeah, I was going to leave it up to you.
Because there was there were a couple things on the brunch menu that I thought sounded really good. I mean, a couple things on the dinner menu did too, so I'd be fine either way.
I didn't know that I could grab this rope, and I didn't realize I had, I was holding on to it.
That's okay.
Oh, but so for movie night this past week, it's always my big piece of news for the stream. So it was my pick, and given that it was Earth Day, I did decide to watch Princess Mononoke. And
I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't want to grab the rope. I thought I was just jumping.
I see. So yeah, I finally watched Princess Mononoke, and I think it's one of those things, where like if people keep telling you that something's so good and then you watch it and it's not quite like what you imagined, and then you're like a little disappointed. Like it was still good, but oh no. Sorry, I'm gonna.
But that's what happened to you?
Yeah, like I enjoyed it, but I feel like it was overhyped for me, kind of thing.
And Wavefish says good pick for sure.
Yeah, definitely it hit the although I was a little nervous there at the end of the movie because I'm like, this doesn't this stupid barrel. I was kind of concerned that like, the whole forest is like being chopped down, right? It's being chopped down. And not like burnt. I think it was being chopped. And I was like, Earth Day, like this isn't giving me all the happy feels. But yeah. I think because at this point I have to check my list because I wrote down all the Studio Ghibli movies and then like I unhighlight them once I've watched them. I have to see which ones I haven't watched yet because at this point I've seen the vast majority. Yeah. And I think, right, so you said that there was Miyazaki trivia, right? Like,
yeah, I can't remember if
recently.
it happened already.
Yeah, it might have already happened, but I was not going to be ready for it regardless, because I've seen most of the movies only once. And Spunick says, couldn't you lower your expectations whenever your expectations are raised because of your history of being disappointed? I mean...
Ugh.
I don't know that you can actually like force yourself to lower your expectations, Oh no.
Does being hyped for something does a disappointment switcheroo?
Yeah, so if I keep hearing something's really good, then I'll just like assume it's not good. But like why would I assume that if people keep saying it's so good?
Oh.
Also, I'm always shocked, like, so I knew, the movie's called Princess Mononoke, and naturally I thought she was, like, the movie was going to be all about her, and, it kind of is, but the protagonist is not Princess Mononoke, it's some other guy, so I was like, well, when are we going to get to see Princess Mononoke?
Zapper is asking if the movie's really like Zelda or no.
Princess Mononoke?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say no. I definitely did not have that impression as I was watching it, but maybe other people do.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Sea Tiger and we decided to watch all of the Marvel movies, but we're watching them in short increments. So
sorry. So it's like Zelda, how Zelda games, like, it's not about Zelda. Like, yes, it was like
How
that.
do you make it? Oh, you use your hair.
Yeah, I use my hair. Yeah, it was, sorry, I understand now. I thought you were saying like thematically, was it like Zelda? I'm like, no, but yes. Or it was also for another Studio Ghibli movie, Ponyo. Ponyo is not the name of the cute little boy that's on the cover of the movie. Ponyo is the name of the fish girl. So that was a shocker for me too.
I liked Ponyo.
I did too. Yeah, and Whitfish says it's some kind of similar vibes as Zelda, she would say. Like, it's called Zelda, but it's really all, you know, Link is the one that we're following.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, theme-wise, I guess I don't know either well enough to really say. But sorry,
yeah,
yes, you're watching Marvel. So which movie did you just watch?
So we watched the first Iron Man a couple weeks ago, and so we recently watched Iron Man 2, and we watched that in like two, increment, like 2 watchings.
So are you doing like all the movies based on once? That was dumb. So are you gonna do all the Iron Men first?
That's how I just died.
I know, and I didn't. I don't know. I knew you died there, but somehow I thought I was safe.
But we just watched Thor, and we watched that all in one go.
Well, so you're not watching them in order, right? Like that's what I'm trying to ask.
We're watching them in the order they were released.
Oh, Iron Man 2 came out before any of the others, really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Learn something new every day.
I think the next one's Captain America. Yeah, so I enjoyed. I mean, I've been enjoying them. It's not like I never disliked the movies. It's just, there's just
so many.
Oh no. They're just so overdone.
Shoot.
And Sputnik says, what if Iron Man 3 came out before Iron Man 2? Well, I don't think it did. Yeah, Sea Tiger and I both agree that is better than Iron Man 2.
What is better than Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 1.
Oh. Well, yeah. I would think so.
Yeah, well, it is. So Sea Tiger was like, to prepare for Thor, he was like reading what people had thought about it. And a lot of people complained about how Chris Hemsworth's eyebrows are so bleach blonde.
Hang on. Has he not seen all of them? Or
no, he has.
Okay.
He was just, like...
I see, yeah,
because it's been years since we've seen them. And Sonic says, what's really great that is somewhat related to Marvel and Studio Ghibli?
What?
The Batman animated series.
You know what? That is my husband Argus's favorite animated TV show. Maybe even favorite TV show. I'm not sure. He loves that one. For me, it's a little too dark, but it's so dark, right? Because they drew it on black paper. They added color to it. That's how they make it so dark.
That's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Wafer says Teen Titans, though. We never watched Teen Titans. Oh, and Sputnik says for Batman, he says so good, he's watching through it now. And Teen Titans is great.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Argus have said that we should rewatch. Because, I mean, he's seen Batman the Animated Series so many times. I've watched through it all, I think, once or maybe twice. Not totally sure.
Yeah, so we're watching those and we're enjoying them. The thing is, Sea Tiger's seen all of them. I've seen all of them except the last 2 Avengers movies. Because that was when I was like, I'm tired of these, even though I only had 2 to go.
Did you see, because there were more that came out, like, after those last 2 Avengers, right? Like Captain Marvel and stuff?
No, those came out...
Or did that come out between
No.
like those movies?
I think it came out right before the last two Avengers.
Okay.
But I did see Captain Marvel and Black Panther.
Yeah, I saw Black Panther, but I never saw Captain Marvel.
And and Sputnik says Harley Quinn ... And Wayfish said that she thought that we had watched Teen Titans for some reason. She thinks we would really like the humor.
I think I've seen one episode, maybe, like the first episode. And then I just never finished it. Obviously, I had a long way to go. All right. Got a good feeling about this time. Oh, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I know. Don't get too close to the edge there.
Well, over the weekend, Cookie and I met up with some of our friends from high school, and we went to the zoo. And I got, like, my feet got tired walking
did too.
around.
My legs too, or like hips, I guess.
Oh, is your hip still not better?
I mean, I've been doing like, you know, the stretches the physical therapist gave me like twice a week, three times a week even. But I think it's just I haven't stood for like, or you know, walked so far in so long. It's not even that we walked like that far. I have no idea how far we would have actually walked at the zoo, but certainly more than I had been walking.
I think we did walk pretty far.
There it is.
Got it.
Yeah.
And
Sputnik says we would probably like Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna create 2 save states. Suspend points.
Okay. Those are 2 fancy G's, Zapper. GG. Yeah, so, I mean, my feet got tired, and yeah, I was just kind of, like, as soon as I got home after going to the zoo, I just, like, laid down. I'm like, I'm tired.
I was really tired, too, and, like, all I wanted to do was just, yeah, lay down. I had biked to the zoo. I was pretty proud of myself.
I know, you were intense.
It's only like 3 miles. It's not even that far, but, you know, it's something that I had never really considered that I could bike there, so I did it.
Yeah. And on Sunday, I don't even really remember what I even did on Sunday, but
I did like nothing.
I did take a nap because I got really tired. So, because on Saturday night we played some Moving Out and we played some Overcooked. But we didn't really stay up that late. I don't know why I was so tired, but
from the zoo, that's why.
Probably.
It was like so much sun. I think that's what did it. It just made me so like sleepy.
Yeah, it could have been.
It was a very sunny day when we went.
Oh no. Yeah, we both got a little bit of sunburn.
Tired from riding the giraffes, says Zapper. Yeah. And yeah, the Zapper, like the giraffes were pretty great.
The giraffes are always great.
Yeah. We did not ride them though.
Yeah, I liked the giraffes and I liked the otters. Because like the last time we gone to the zoo, they were nowhere to be seen. But on Saturday, there were 3 otters and they were like playing around together in the stream. So it was cute. And Zephyr says you've been thinking about the giraffe. How can an animal that top heavy run 30 miles per hour? It's a pretty amazing animal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got a lot of muscle.
No. Use the invincibility.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh no.
No. And Wayfish doesn't think she's asked yet, but she's been thinking lately of what element types her pets would be, what do you see our pets as?
You're saying like avatar elements?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, for Pokemon. Wait. No.
Oh, for Pokemon. Yeah.
No. Oh, yes. Sorry. I was... Never mind. I was having a hard time seeing like who wrote the comment, and yes, for Pokemon.
Yeah, I was thinking for Avatar, but so for Pokemon...
I feel like Olive would be dark.
I feel like Ripley would just be a normal. And Zephyr says, muscle from what? They eat leaves all day. That is a good question. I wonder if maybe they somehow like digest their plants differently than what we do.
Yeah.
If they get more nutrients somehow from it. Oh no, he's coming back. Which way do you think I'm supposed to go?
Don't go that way. Left. It looks like it's just bananas.
Yeah, I think you're right. Follow the bananas.
And you know, I'm gonna say, Wavewish, I think Zeus, just so everyone knows, Zeus, well, okay, first of all, Olive is a cat, like a calico cat.
Oh no.
And then Zeus is a dog, which like, its markings are like really cool. It's like
brindle markings.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that Zeus would be fire type.
Oh, I agree with that.
I feel like the markings really sold me on that one.
Yeah, and Zephyr says now their stomachs are super powered too. Yeah. Like I said, amazing animals. Giraffe Manor would be so cool.
I know. I feel like I was... Oh, that's who. One of our friends who went to the zoo with us. I was later on because I was playing Mario with her online, and we were talking about the Giraffe Manor, and I said how me and Rice are gonna go someday, and she's like, "Well, let me know." She's like, "I want to go too." So.
All right. And Wavefish says she sees Olive as electric subtype leaf, like autumn leaves. The dark would definitely work. She sees Zeus as dark, sub-ghost, and Summer is ground. Who's Summer? Sub-electric.
I don't know. Have we met Summer?
Is that another cat?
Oh,
I didn't know you guys had a yellow lab. Is she a new lab? Okay, got her last year. Well, maybe we'll get to meet her this summer.
Yeah. Oh no.
You didn't follow
the bananas?
The bananas.
No. I would say my cat is... Gosh, what would she be? Maybe Poison. I feel like
see that.
She's very like most of the time she's chill, but then she gets pretty snappy. So I feel like that's kind of like a Poison sort of mentality.
My dog's just really lazy, and sometimes she just, you know, doesn't really react to things as you'd expect. But she does love, like, chasing deer, so... But I think in normal, like, I really just don't know what kind of element would work for her. Nice that you have that hover.
I know.
I just fall slowly to my death.
Well, the thing is, I keep backing out of it because I think I need to give the bees a little bit more time. Yeah, there we go.
And Wavefish says that Mike adopted her half-sister Luna. They're both very big and doofy. Nice. they're gonna visit Mike next month, and they have to bring Summer. So have the two of them together will be interesting. It will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've considered bringing. I mean, not. I guess not seriously considered, but like the breeder we got Ripley from. So Ripley was like the stud fee for the breeder near us, because Ripley was actually born in so Ripley was the gift, so she came up here, and then we really liked her, so we got her.
Oh shoot,
But
I missed the bonus game.
Ripley's dad is at the breeders, and I've always been kind of like, I wonder, if she would recognize him. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seriously considered it because I, don't
That's
really.
where we came from. Oh, you're going for the bonus game?
I was going to. Is that stupid?
No, I think that's fine.
Collect the stars. I should have gotten that last.
You
Well, I guess we
definitely
have to go
should have.
collecting.
Yeah. We've got
As I was
plenty
starting-
of time.
Oh god. I wasn't so sure. Like, first I thought, I'm like, this is way too easy.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was kind of struggling. I guess I have to make it between this gap because I can't
Yeah.
hit them.
Do because this one can't spit things, right? It's
No,
just-
he's useless.
What are you talking about? He's a great flyer.
Alright, you're controlling it now?
Yeah. What? You
Oh,
think
were
you
you
were
holding
controlling
Y?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was holding Y, but maybe not, because you were definitely going a whole lot faster than me. I'm like, why is he going so slow? Summer and Luna are from the same breeder, different mothers with the same father, 2 weeks apart. Okay. They did interact as puppies, so it'll be interesting to see if they recognize each other. Yeah, definitely. I know when our older sister got her corgi, she met up a couple times with the girl who got one of his brothers. And so
I
they,
met him.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah. Because I went with her because she didn't want to go by herself the first time, because like this could be a crazy
Yeah.
person.
Right.
So I went with her the first time, and because the thing is, the other puppy was like pretty cute, but at the same time like super high energy, whereas like our sister's dog was like the chillest. Well, I guess he got like really excited about things sometimes, but like compared to this dog, like he was super chill.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be cool. Which Wish, I can talk. Sputnik says now I want a dog. Yeah,
No, there's so
but
much work. There's so much work, Sputnik. It's a trap. They're so cute.
dogs, they are a lot of work, but they are just so cute.
Because I always, there's lots of times where I'm like, I would really like having a dog, but I'm also like, but they're a lot of work, and I really like the amount of work that a cat requires. So I'll probably keep having cats forever.
But also the sniffles. Ripley doesn't get the sniffles.
Or like maybe he gets the sniffles because maybe he's allergic.
Oh, maybe. But we took her on the long walk with us, and she was going so slow because she wanted to smell everything because we went a different route than what we usually do. I'm like, you don't have to smell everything. Yeah, see, we're never going to get a cat because Sea Tiger is allergic to cats. So, which is, fine by me because I'm more of a dog person anyways, but yeah, she's a bit of work, especially when you first get a dog. I mean, luckily we got her when she was 7 months old, so like she could already, She was already mostly housebroken and stuff. She still chewed on things. Like, she destroyed a pair, I think like 2 pairs of my shoes. Because, like, I don't really wear heels, but I had them just sitting out because, you know, why not?
It was always okay before.
Right. But yeah, she destroyed them, so then we started keeping the shoes in the closet.
And she also destroyed a couple PS4 controllers, right?
I think she destroyed 1. Sonic says this level song sounds like a song that plays in Prometheus. It's freaking me out. Well, maybe we'll beat it soon so that you don't have to listen to it anymore. Beep beep.
I know. The thing I really hate about this level is just trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go.
Yeah. This looks like the right way. Okay, but wait, Fish, I was going to ask if you knew when, you know, like when everyone would be getting together this summer for our whole family. Just because
I thought you were gonna ask Rice.
What?
You said that you were gonna ask our aunt.
Yeah, I was going to, but
Wayfish doesn't know.
Okay. Because yeah, I didn't know if like you guys had an idea of like what month it would be, but that's okay. Because I want to, because Sea Tiger and I, oh, that's a bummer.
I thought I lined it up okay.
Because Sea Tiger and I are planning on going like on a kind of like a hiking trip, in the Adirondacks. But you know, I don't want to book anything because you know I don't want it to be the same weekend. So yeah, I was just wondering if you guys knew. That's all right. No rush.
Well, so the people that, like our friend from college who we're gonna hang out with when we go to North Carolina, for part of our trip. Argus talked with him earlier today, and he's pretty excited that we're planning to come down and visit. Because he was just saying, you know, like, why does everyone have to live up in New York when I'm down here in North Carolina? It's like, well, you're the one that moved there. But yeah, so he's excited that we're gonna come down and visit, and I'm pretty excited too.
And Wafer says that Kim's kids still can't get COVID shots and LA is high risk. So if there was anything this summer, Kim and her kids definitely wouldn't be there. Gotcha. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder when, you know, they'll come up with COVID shots for kids.
Yeah.
And then they say, like, you know, for adults that we might need boosters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all a big, you know, big mess.
Aww.
Wow.
I know.
That was disappointing.
I know. This guy didn't need the barrel, but it was, you know, it gave me some comfort knowing that I had it, you know.
Yeah. And when you said that, she said that your friend is exactly like her friend who moved to Florida. She's always like, visit me, everyone's in North Carolina.
I know.
But it's like, bruh, you're the one who moved to Florida.
I know, seriously. But like, I get it, like with New York, so our friend like hates the snow.
Why did you go down?
I don't know, I was being dumb. So it's like, I understand, but at the same time, like, he grew up in Syracuse. Like, you should, like, I get that you might hate the snow, but I'd also kind of think that maybe you're used to it and just accept it as part of life. I guess Sputnik said that a friend of his father is collecting shots by, like, trying to get every single type of shot available. That's a little intense.
Yeah, why would you do that?
To be, you know, extra
Extra vaccinated.
Yeah.
Extra protected. I guess. Well, I got a flu shot in 2020 because I thought,
I
you
did
know,
too.
with COVID being out there, I don't need the flu too. But, you know, flu rates were way low because everyone was social distancing, so I probably didn't need the flu shot.
Well, I had gotten the flu shot too because I was like, well, if I happened to get the flu and COVID at the same time, it kind of sounded scary. So I was like, I better get the flu shot.
And Wayfish asked if the, you know, getting every type of shot is even safe, and Spunick says, unknown.
Yeah.
It's like cleaning chemicals.
Yeah, you don't want to mix those. Yeah.
No.
Spunick thinks he had a mild case of the flu last week somehow. But it's somehow because he's just here at home. So, like, how could he get it? Yeah. But Spunick also did get the flu vaccine. And honestly, I should get the flu shot every year. It's just one of those things where, like, it's just kind of like a hassle. And I know that's not a good excuse, but that's the excuse that I'm using. Wait, no, stop. Go right.
Why?
Go right, because
I want to get...
you. Oh, okay, that's fair. But yeah, use it on this bee because it goes so fast. Because I haven't gone down. Oh, this whole.
This?
Oh, I guess it's a bonus. Because at first I was like, "Is this the same bonus game we already did?" And I was like, "Did we just somehow did a weird circle?" Yeah. And Sputnik wants to get all the vaccines now and become a Marvel superhero. Vaccine man. Bitten by a radioactive vaccine.
Oh my gosh.
You're struggling.
I know. I couldn't get used to the controls. What? Whew. Bitten by a radioactive vaccine.
Yeah, he wants to become a Marvel superhero by collecting all the vaccines.
Sounds pretty cool. I don't want to go too fast because, you know.
Yeah, you never know what's around the corner.
We're not getting that.
No, it's not worth it.
All right, bananas point me left.
All right,
So
so
let's
here we go.
Which way?
I think
Which
right.
way looks... Yeah. I bet there's something over here, though.
Oh, I'm sure there is too, but is the risk worth it?
Probably not. What?
We've gotten here before. Where do we keep dying?
Oh, you're right. This part with the bees, because you have to like jump around them.
Oh.
Because that bee got me last time.
I see. Well, you're doing a great job.
Ah, there we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna create a suspend. Actually, you know what? We can go save the old-fashioned way.
Might want to create a suspend point too, because
I will, because you know we might accidentally load the wrong file like we did today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then here we go. Creating 2 suspend points.
All right. Oh, so Sputnik and I, plus a couple of other friends, started playing the 3D Mario game.
Oh, you did start playing?
Mario 3D World. Yeah, and I was using this controller, which was a mistake.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Well, because I couldn't do everything that everyone else could.
I see.
So it was really a bummer. So I'm not going to do it next time. I'm going to use, you know, one of the Switch controllers.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh. Wow, I really am sucking at this. And something that I will say for Mario 3D World, it was not straightforward to me how to, cause like there's certain things where like you're supposed to be using like the touch screen of the Switch, or like when the game was originally designed, it was for the Wii U. But so the real trick is what you do. For those things, you aim your controller at, like, you know, you aim it as if you're using a Wiimote. So you aim it wherever you want to touch, and then you press, I think, like the R or L button. Maybe
Oh
Z.
my gosh, I am worse at this than what you were.
No, I was really bad. You at least got to like the second level, and look, you hit him on the head. You're doing great.
Yeah, I skipped the second level. There we go. Oh. I thought he was gonna, you know, go back again. Well, I had a couple trainings for work the past couple weeks, so since the trainings went long, or like outside my normal work hours, I got to leave a little early. So last Friday I got to leave and do a half day. So I went to see Tiger to his COVID shot and, you know, just like kept him company as we drove.
And then, sorry, I'm just mad. Okay.
And then today I got to leave early too, which, you know, it's like, oh, leave early on a Wednesday. That's not like super special, but you know, any day leaving early is nice. So I made some hummus because I got hungry. Because while making hummus isn't like too terribly inconvenient, it still takes some time. Uh-oh. I should have jumped. I probably would have been okay.
Maybe.
I thought he was gonna go all the way to the wall. I'm hoping this weekend to build my fancy irrigation system in my vegetable bed. So I'm pretty excited about that. I also want to plant some of my cold weather seeds. Which I was actually considering skipping that birthday party.
What?
Because it's like, he doesn't care if I'm there, and
no,
you know, our friend...
It's to see our friend, you know, like...
Well, I know, but it's like, are we gonna be inside? Are we gonna be outside?
I think it's supposed to be outside. I mean, although I guess I haven't looked at the weather.
Well, the weather for Saturday actually looks better than any other day. You know... What? That shouldn't have counted. But because the thing is, because Sunday's going to be horrible. And I really want to get this irrigation system in, and if Saturday's my only day to do it, then I want to do it.
I see.
And like all next week it's supposed to rain. So like, maybe I don't need the irrigation system, but I would rather, you know, get it all set. So I'd rather get it all set and ready to go.
Darn it, I am the worst at this. And the worst part is I'm pretty sure the final boss is like a lot like this one.
I don't really remember.
So we're gonna have to do this like all again. I mean, like the final boss in this game, it's like King K. Rool is in like a robot suit thing. Yeah. And I feel like there's a very similar thing with these like blades that you're supposed to jump on. It's like...
That shouldn't have gotten me. His little fire underneath him's getting me. We're running low on lives.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I'm gonna do better this time.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, because when you were talking about writing down, what were you even writing down? You're writing down stuff. Oh, no, the Miyazaki movies, how you like unhighlight them when you've seen them.
Yeah.
It reminded me because I was like, I want to watch, a new season of The Amazing Race because I finished the one I was watching.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I don't even remember like which ones I've seen at this point.
Yeah.
Because I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them. So I wrote it down. Like I looked through my Hulu because that's where I watch it.
Yeah.
And I saw all the ones that I've seen. So I'll tell you the seasons I have left. Oh, that's the wrong note.
Oh.
I keep a lot of notes by my desk here. I don't remember which one it's on. Well, I can't find it. I saw it earlier today, so I know it's here. Point is, I started watching season 4.
I have no idea what's going on. The head thing, like.
Just keep jumping on the other head.
Yeah.
The head of the.
Yeah.
There you go. Watch out.
Oh. So just supposed to keep running?
I guess.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay. Yeah.
Good one.
Thanks.
Just run. Oh, man.
I think jumping was a mistake.
I think so too. I think just stay on the ground and run back and forth.
Yeah.
So which seasons did you say you haven't seen yet?
Well, I couldn't actually find my note because I have so many papers here, but the thing is, I had thrown a whole bunch of them away, like the ones that I was done with for sure, and I'm like, I don't need anything else on this piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
But where is it? Oh, there it is. Huh, it was on the bottom.
Sorry, I just died. I haven't even hit him once, so.
Oh no. Yeah, so I started watching season 4.
Okay. Oh, that
so
one.
Far,
sorry, I don't. I was confusing it with season 6 because season 6 is pretty bad. I don't remember season 4.
I have seen season 6, but I'm not really liking the people in season 4 much either. But it's fine. I'm watching it now.
I'll have to look. My phone's like over on the other side of the room, but I'll have to take a look. Look it up. I'll be back.
No. Ah, the stupid fire got me again. So I haven't seen seasons 4, 13, 18, 19, 23, 24, 26, 28, 30, and 31. There's still quite a few.
There are some good ones in there. I will say, you said season 13. Oh my gosh, this was, okay.
Yeah.
Season 13, so the thing is I started watching it partway through because I saw they went to Cambodia. So I started like at that leg and then I was like, well, I may as well just finish the season. So I missed a few episodes. But I will say one of the teams that makes it, I see what you mean about the fire getting you.
Yeah, super annoying.
When there's one of the teams that gets to the final 3, they're like, they seem so inept. And it's like, how did they get to the final 3? But and they just complain the whole way through. They're like, Argus thought they were hilarious, but I just hated them. But yeah, so, and I'm sure you'll know who I'm talking about like right away, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, I gotta finish season 4 first.
Yeah.
So far, they've gone to the Julian Alps in Italy. But there's like the 2 air traffic controllers. They're like, you know, older guys. There's the NFL wives.
Oh yeah.
I like them. There's a lot of couples. You know, like boyfriend girlfriend couples.
Oh, I know
couples.
what a couple is.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. There is one gay couple. Yeah, I just feel like all the couples are just kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
There's a father-son team too. I don't really like them though.
It's a shame. I feel like usually I am a fan of the parent-child teams.
Yeah, no, I think I am too.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, it just depends, and I don't really care
I like
for them.
I like friend teams, sibling teams, and like, you know, parent-child teams. Usually couple teams are my least favorite. Run. Get ready to run again.
I'm running. Wish there was a faster way to turn around. For some reason, she does like a stupid duck when I go to turn. But,
She didn't that time.
I know, and now I just feel like maybe I'm doing it wrong on the other side.
Oh. I think you got it.
Okay.
So it
Does
doesn't
not
seem
compute.
like...
I know, go away, go away. Am I supposed to like do something with it? Okay.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, we just went down a tube Mario style.
Yeah. All right.
We should save.
I know, yeah. Should we go back to World 1 and save? No, we'll just create suspend. Oh, yeah?
We should do both.
Okay. All right, well, you're in control of the map.
Well, good job on that one, Cookie.
Thank you.
Did it all yourself. I was just, you know, talking about The Amazing Race.
I mean, I love The Amazing Race. Oh, did I tell you, Race, that I started season 2 of Race Across the World?
You know what? You did tell me. Should I save too? We did say we were going to save.
Yeah, we said we were going to save.
How do you like Race Across the World compared to Amazing Race?
Well, I feel like obviously The Amazing Race is like no joke. And wait, I'm gonna create 2 suspend points.
Didn't you already do that?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let's go.
I'm gonna get some lives.
That's a good idea. So I feel like with The Amazing Race, it's like, but there's quite a bit of fun that's thrown in because like, you know, they're doing the challenges and some of the challenges are like fun and stuff, even though some are frustrating. But whereas I feel like Race Across the World, not that it's like not fun, but it's really all about the journey. And like, sometimes the people will stop and like go see a site, but like they're limited on money. So they're not gonna like, you know, or like go somewhere that's too far out of their way. But there's, in this season, there's one team where like, it's a mother and son team, and the son, he has ADHD, and he was like really struggling with riding on like back-to-back long bus rides and stuff. Because like I said, it's about the journey, and a lot of it is you're on a bus or a train for like long hours. So they do, they've started doing more like traveling with like on better buses that are like higher quality with like air conditioning and stuff. And they've also been doing like a little bit more sightseeing as they go, so to like keep him happy, because like, you know, if they're happy while they're traveling, it's gonna make it more fun, obviously, but also like, yeah, you know, they might not do as well in the race, like who knows, we haven't gotten to the end yet. But so I would say like Race Across the World is definitely more about like, you know, they're trying to save money, but also get somewhere quickly. But the thing that I really like about it is, because they can work like local jobs. So like whoever created the race, they like have arranged different opportunities for them to work.
That's interesting.
So like, so they're given the amount of money for the flight that it would take to get from Mexico City down to like the southern tip of Argentina. So they're given the like dollar value of that flight, and then they're told, okay, you gotta do it all over land, and like no flights allowed, but anything else is fair game. So, but the thing is, like the amount of money would never be enough to travel that distance. So yeah, so they've got to work these jobs. Some of the jobs they worked, some of them are clearly better than others. And also, like, sometimes the pay, like, they'll do all this work and then, like, hardly get paid anything for it. But one of the jobs they did, though, where I was like, this would be super easy. It's like, you're just, like, the assistants on a dive boat. So, like, there's people that go scuba diving, and you're just there to, like, help them pull their, like, tanks out of the water, you know, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, easy peasy. And you're like, how was your dive and stuff? Like, when they come up, like, easy job. And there was like one where there's like this couple that live off the grid, and so they like raise their own farm animals, they have their garden, and they don't have a TV or electricity or anything. They just, you know, live a very simple life. And so they just needed, like, one of the jobs was just help out with whatever they need help with. So they did like some cooking, they did some like collecting wood or something for the fire. And I mean, the jobs vary a lot. Sometimes they're like bus people, you know, like a bus boy. Yeah, it's definitely interesting, and it's a change of pace. Like, it's nowhere near as fast paced as the American Race, or the Amazing Race.
Amazing Race. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it if I ever get through. I mean, I should, you know, get through the Amazing Race, but maybe once I finally get through it, I'll give that show a try.
I will say, because with Race Across the World, it's because there's only 2 seasons. Season 1 was them traveling from London to Singapore, and then season 2 is going from Mexico City down to the tip of Argentina. And I think I mean, I haven't totally checked a lot online, but I think from what I remember seeing is that people preferred season 2. But as far as like landscapes go in the countries, I feel like, to me, like, season 1 was more interesting, because I feel like all those like Central Asian countries and stuff that they had to travel through are like, they're just very different, you know.
Where was that one again?
I think we have to upgrade our thing again, don't we?
Oh, is that what we have to do?
Oh, no. I guess we're good. Yeah, because season 1 went from London to Singapore, so they're going across Europe through Asia. And so for me, I think I preferred that season, but you know, I can't really judge it till we're at the end, you know.
See, at first I thought you were saying you preferred the other season.
No.
I was kind of surprised, but
yeah, that
makes more sense then.
Also, it's not that like, because part of me thinks maybe it's just like I don't know if it's just simply the fact that South America is like, seems closer geographically because we're in the same hemisphere, so I'm like, oh, it's not as cool, like, you know, immediately. Am I thinking that? Or is it just like, or maybe it's like I've learned too much about it in like Spanish class, where you learn, you know, the tiniest bit about the culture. It's like, oh, I know all about South America, which is truly not the case.
I feel like for me, like, to me, South America, and I know this is not true, but I feel like since they're all Spanish-speaking countries, it kind of seems like they're all like very similar.
Well, except there's like Portuguese-speaking countries too.
Oh, I know. Oh, that wasn't worth it.
I thought my invincibility was gonna last long enough.
You took way too long. Because you swam up. You should just press down.
I didn't. I pressed down. That was all I pressed. Oh. I swear.
Yeah, so, I mean, that would be my guess why.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I want to go to South America, but the thing is, it's like I know that their infrastructure isn't great, so like you have to do buses over there
Mm-hmm.
if if you don't want to rent a car.
Yep. And Sputnik says that South American countries are very similar, but don't let any South American hear you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, Marco's not on today
No,
because he's from Brazil.
Brazil. But I will say they haven't gone to Brazil yet because the show like sets it up so that there's like different checkpoints they have to get to. So that it kind of like forces you to go a certain route. And so they're going to Brazil next. They're kind of doing a weird zigzag across the continent.
Okay.
Because I would have expected them to go through Brazil sooner.
And Sputnik says that Argentina is supposed to be very European, whatever that means, and he said his dad says that. Okay. I mean, I've heard really good things about Argentina and Chile, and actually, I think about Colombia too.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about Colombia.
Yeah. Which like is kind of crazy because I think in the early 90s it was like a big like drug,
Yeah.
like drug problems there. But yeah, so I mean, I think also like something is like because South America does have a lot of like mountains and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a lot of it is just rainforest.
Well, I mean, that's not true. I mean, like, there's a lot of rainforest, but there's also, like, deserts and stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
That's my other thing. I'm like, it's just not as diverse, like, landscape-wise as, Europe and, like, Asia. And again, I don't really think that's true.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I also, though, only think of rainforests, even though I know that's not the case.
Yeah, I don't know then. Where in Brazil is he from? That's a good question. He's not from Rio. I know that much. But honestly, outside of Rio, I don't really know any other cities in Brazil.
Mm-mm.
But I know he's told us before. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Aww.
So I tried to learn a little Portuguese before I went to Portugal. Oh, I should get you.
Look out for it on that fat fish. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
Maybe if you stab him with like your sword face, maybe he
lame.
like gives you something.
Well, you could find out.
I hate that, like, so, because I feel like in the other game, the swordfish would only do like its jabby motion if you pressed Y, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think so.
Whereas with this one, it's just like anytime you're pressing right, he starts doing his jab. It's like, that's not what I want.
Oh, did he?
For me, anyway. Maybe it's because I'm using the Pro controller.
Oh, maybe. Sputnik says that Brazil is an interesting place. Have you been there? I mean, I've never been to South America. Someday, maybe. Right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm swimming too slow. Okay.
Yes, Sputnik has been to Brazil.
Oh, cool.
Oh, but Race. The nice thing with Race Across the World, so like each time they get to like a new city, then like the narrator like, shows different imagery from the city and like says some fun facts about it. And so I'm kind of developing a list of cities that I might want to go to whenever, I get the chance.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I've got a few in Colombia. I've got my eye on. I've also got, obviously I want to go to Peru, see like Machu Picchu and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Sputnik says he had a weird experience through no fault of Brazil or its people. Okay. Did it kind of like taint the whole thing, or, you know, or was it still good? You just had the weird experience
Like, was it weird? Like
as part of it.
like how a dream is weird? You know, like not really good or bad, just kind of like that was a weird dream.
Oh, he had an existential crisis while there. That's
Yeah.
is it from something that like you experienced there and it just made you like question everything? I don't know which way to go.
I think this way is right. Oh, yeah. If you go that way, you'll get Swordy.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had gone, you know, I went the other way.
Yeah, well, we're gonna,
Well, that's a shame, Sputnik. He says so he's never been to South America in any capacity because, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. That was bold.
Oh, I thought I could swim past that. And he supposes he's Cuban. Do they say you look Cuban?
Might just be literally what his family is.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's Spanish.
Oh. But maybe that was the thing. He learns, no, he's not Spanish. He's actually Cuban.
I don't think so.
And that's why he had the existential crisis. I'll create a suspend point.
Okay.
Another one. Okay.
Am I supposed to swim with this? Oh,
I'm
there's
supposed to go up the stairs. He had the most visceral experience of conceptualizing the place as the most Cuban place I have ever been. That's not to suggest Brazil is anything like Cuba.
What it sounds like.
Yeah.
I think I remember thinking this level was cool. Can I hit this guy? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, because we can go behind the waterfalls.
Yeah, some parts, yeah.
I know we get the elephant at some point.
Okay. I guess I don't remember that
So I think this was
part.
where we learned how to actually use the trunk correctly.
Okay. So Sputnik, were you in Brazil just for, you know, for fun?
Sputnik said that in his mind he had this weird impression that he was occupying a place that only existed in the fiction of my mind. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Oh, darn it. Weird impression that it's occupying a space. That is, definitely an interesting thought.
Oh.
Wasn't serious at all. The thought wasn't serious?
I think that
wasn't?
I think that, you know, since maybe go ahead.
No, I was just reading as he said he was just really contemplative.
Yeah.
All right. Did you go with anybody or did you just go by yourself? Gotta get those lives.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything over here? Oh.
Look at you go. You know all the secrets. And Frozen Fury's here, hosting with one viewer. Thank you, Frozen Fury.
Hi, Frozen Fury.
Yeah. Sputnik says that there's a place, I missed the beginning of it.
There's a place he walked through in Rio.
that
And
was
then
having a
he-
political rally that was broken up by the police. He'd never seen anything like that. Gotcha. Now, I know this is like totally not my experience at all, but makes me think of my season of Race Across the World, because one of their checkpoints was supposed to be in Quito, Ecuador, but then there were riots breaking out throughout the whole country and, like, you know, very much focalized in the capital. So then, like, we saw footage of it. And so then they had to change the checkpoint because Ecuador was closing its borders to, you know, foreigners. And, like, if you went in there, that you were going to be trapped in there for who knows how long. But there was a lot, because then I think there was also something. Oh, also, sorry. I'll read Sputnik's comment and say something else. Sputnik says he didn't understand, but he interpreted people's emotions, and that had some impact on him. He felt like Cuba had seen a lot of that. Gotcha. But I was going to say, apparently,
Darn it.
I had learned.
Make sure you hold Y and,
Yeah.
you know.
So I learned while watching Race Across the World that there's this area, it's between Panama and Colombia. It's like a no man's land, and it's been that way for years. It's like jungle, and they can't finish the Pan American Highway because the people, like, I don't know, they don't want it, but then, like, so the whole area is like, you know, like guerrilla warfare people like live there, and they'll like attack people that try to travel through.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, so then you have to think that, like, anybody that's like trying to come to the US that's from South America, like, they probably went through that area. Like, I mean, you can, there are ferries that go like around it, because that's what they had to do on the show, because you can't travel through it.
Yeah.
But it was just, it blew my mind. I didn't know there was this whole area like that where, like, it's literally off limits. But yeah, if someone has no money though and they can't afford a ferry, then they would like have to travel through there if they're trying to get to the US. But blew my mind.
And Sputnik is Cuban.
Sputnik
I
says
didn't know that.
Brazil was very nice. I think he felt he wanted better for it and its people, who seemed, from a very sheltered place, to be struggling.
Yeah, we've definitely had very fortunate, you know, growing up in the U.S. We got a lot of things that we take for granted.
Yeah. Definitely a life on easy mode kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, like, of course you can still have like a difficult, you know, start in the US, but certainly your odds are better here compared to other places.
Yeah, because, yeah, it's definitely not easy for everyone, but yeah, in general, our country's fairly secure. Wow, 3 lives for that?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Well, I really thought you were from Spain, Victor. Yeah, throw it from up high.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump back there. Oh.
I saw that one coming from a mile away. Well.
And Wayfish says, I like how when you jump on the buff crocodiles, they just motion like, come at me, bro.
I know, I like that they're like not threatening at all, really.
Can you throw it from the side that you're on?
Probably, and that's probably...
Like without jumping?
Yeah, I'll try that. Because clearly what I'm doing is not working.
No, but you have to keep running that way.
I know, because I need to keep it in my view.
Oh. Well.
Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it.
That's fine.
We don't need
Hispanic
it.
he says, I guess I'm a Cuban Spaniard, well, American, but half of his family is Cuban, the other half Spanish. Gotcha.
Oh, look, a save point.
Perfect.
And Sputnik speaks Spanish like a toddler. Well, hey, at least that's a little bit. My Spanish is definitely not good.
Yeah, one of our friends from college, he speaks Chinese like a toddler.
I'm gonna create a couple suspend points.
It's funny because I remember, like, you know, a couple of times I had been in the same room when he was talking to his parents or I think grandparents. And so he'd start off speaking Chinese, and then he like didn't know what words to say, so then he started switching to English.
Did his grandparents know English?
Yeah,
who he was talking to?
Maybe it was just his parents. I don't know. But I just thought it was kind of funny that, you know, he started off in the other language and switched back to English. Well, I wanted to learn French, but COVID kind of ruined my motivation. Because I was doing Duolingo up until COVID hit, and then I just like completely stopped. And then I did have like a little spurt maybe a week or two ago. No, it's been more like a month ago. Oh no.
Well, so apparently Sputnik has been told that he has a beautiful Spanish accent, or just a beautiful accent when he speaks Spanish, but he's really just slurring. And a Wavebush blessed my sneeze. Thank you, Wavebush.
Yeah, so I had a little spurt where I was doing Duolingo for about a week, and then I just kind of gave up again, so...
Oh, you don't want to get the life?
Oh, I forgot about it.
You know, Rice...
Yeah, I was thinking, though, maybe in the fall, you know, if I feel motivated, I might try and do one of those French classes that the one group provides.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that maybe someday, because I've been telling Rice a lot about how I want to go to different countries that are in Central Asia that are like along the Silk Road route. So I really want to go to them, but apparently there's a lot of different languages that they speak, and but like they used to be part of the Soviet Union. So I've heard it recommended that learning Russian can help. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll learn Russian, but at the same time, I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work, so I don't know, but we'll see.
Their alphabet is weird.
I know. Sputnik says those goofy, exaggerated British accents that you can't understand. That's how his Spanish sounds.
Nice. Yeah, I could see if my sister-in-law would be interested in practicing with you once you got to be, you know, at a point where we say something.
Oh yeah. Because I saw, I even looked it up. Like there are some like tutors here, like in the city that you can like connect with. But I'm like, I don't know. I mean, granted, like it depends on when I'm planning to go on this trip, if ever it happens. Because I would need some time to learn this, or attempts to learn this language. I wouldn't even like, you know, just the simple things like, you know, in Spanish, me llamo, and you know, donde está. Like, it's good to know, and like food. The food unit was always the most important in Spanish. So same in Russian, I'm sure. Sputnik asked if we have been to Greece. No, we haven't, but we're both very interested in going to Greece.
One of our friends has gone. Because she has some extended family there. I think she has I think it's her mom's uncle maybe that lives in Greece. So, oh no. So she and her sister have both been to Greece.
And Creature's going in for a second shot on Saturday. That's awesome. Nice. We are going tomorrow. We're pretty pumped.
Yeah. And Sputnik would like to go to Greece at some point. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Darn it.
I really want to go to Slovenia, which is not really near Greece, but I want to go to Montenegro, which is like getting closer to Greece. Oh, Sputnik says, by the way, the second shot is brutal.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Well, actually, see you, Tiger. What? I thought he was gonna stop. or like turn
Oh.
around, you know?
Okay.
But Sea Tiger actually didn't really have too many bad side effects after his second shot, so I'm hoping for that. And one of Kolchak, he also had a very mild reaction. So Wayfish says, it's lame, but I wasn't super interested in visiting Greece until I played through Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That's all right. I feel like whatever gives you the inspiration to go, like, it doesn't matter. For me, like, I will always say this because, like, I always had, like, a very, like, mild interest in going to Japan, you know, like, nothing too hardcore. But then I heard about the Totoro-shaped cream puffs, and I was like, that's it, I'm going to Japan. And again, there were just, like, a bunch of little things that kept, like, you know, adding up, like, oh, it'd be cool to go, it'd be cool to go. And then all of a sudden, I have to get those cream puffs, so I'm going someday.
Yeah. And so Creature says only COVID would make someone pumped for a shot, I think. I think you're right. I mean, these are definitely weird times, but yeah, it definitely makes a shot look appealing. And Spunick says it knocked him out for a day and a half. And Wayfish says she realizes that Greece will look a lot different from in the game, which is set in ancient Greece.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's true. And Spunick says Japan is pretty special, and Wayfish says gotta get them cream puffs. Yeah, I would say, like, I don't have a huge interest in going to Japan.
I think
no.
I feel like the feel of the place is gonna be like, I mean, from everything I've heard, like, the people are super, like, respectful and, like, you know, nice.
Oh no.
But then also, like, everything's supposed to be, like, pretty clean and, like, well kept. So I feel like I'm just gonna like the feel, and then also just, you know, seeing all the cool, like, old mixed with new. Because that's the thing that just kind of sucks about the US, is that everything's, relatively speaking, like, super new.
Yeah. I think I would want to experience the feel of Japan, but I feel like that's not enough for me to go. But I do think it would be cool to go into one of those hot springs with those monkeys.
You know, I was even thinking about the other day, I'm like, you know what, I should do it. You know, Rice said this is the one thing, you know, I should try to do.
Well, the thing is, it's on the North Island, isn't it? So it's, like, out of the way. I'm
not totally sure. I almost want to say I saw there's, I mean, I'll have to double check, but I think there's other places where you can do it. Spunick asked if either of us have been to a non-Western country. We both have. Rice went to China, and I went to Thailand and Cambodia.
Yeah, but China was for, like, a school thing, which, like,
we still got the feel of the place.
Yeah, we had some time when we weren't doing, like, boring businessy stuff, but yeah, I wish, you know, I wasn't with the school group. But the thing is, like, one of the companies sponsored it so that we would only have to pay half price. So it's like, you get to do this 10-day trip to China. You have to pay for your flight, but besides the flight, the whole program cost was like a little over $1,000. Like,
yeah, it's like you got it.
It wasn't bad, and like the hotels were all pretty good, and they all had like a nice breakfast and stuff. Yeah, it's just like we had to do business visits. No one likes to do those.
Otherwise, it's not a school program.
I know, yeah. And Spunick says the nice thing about Japan is how connected everything is.
I know, the infrastructure. It blows my mind. I'm quite excited about that.
In principle, if you were interested in doing one thing on one end of the country, you should do that using the Shinkansen.
I don't even know what that is.
Shinkansen?
Is that the rail line?
If you get the rail pass as a tourist, you can use it freely.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing, I guess I'd say the thing that kind of surprised me most about China was how congested it was. Like, it was ridiculous how many cars were on the road, how big these roads were. And I mean, even the people, like, it wasn't even just car traffic. There were people cycling, and it was freezing. It was like, 30 degrees out, and people had these bikes that had like these kind of like enclosures wrapped around them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and people, so like there were tons of people biking, and like you'd have this like super nice high rise, and then right next to it would be like this little shanty town of like, like really poor people lived right next to super rich people. Like it was just very, very strange, I thought. The Shinkansen is their bullet train.
Okay, yes. We
That would be cool.
We definitely plan to take that.
Aren't you gonna get the elephant?
You
just passed it.
Somehow I thought this was like, oh, if I had the elephant, then I could get this. It wasn't adding up. But I was confusing the levels because earlier, remember, I just wanted to get to the water,
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I thought
What do you press? Don't you press
You
R?
press like L, I think. But, yeah, I think we've got to be behind it, maybe.
Okay. L to fill, R to shoot.
Spunnick says, if you ever decide to go to Japan, I can forward you my itineraries and such. Spunnick, me and Wavewish and, a few other people, we had our trip booked. We were going to Japan. But then it got canceled because of COVID. We were supposed to go at the end of May, or maybe it was early June of last year. So that didn't happen, obviously, but yeah, give me your itinerary though, because I could still add stuff,
And Wavefish says she's still bummed about it.
I know, I am too, but like the one like silver lining I feel like is, since we'll have to wait, that maybe the Studio Ghibli theme park will be done. Like, in general, I'm not really into going to a theme park on vacation, but at the same time, there is no other Studio Ghibli theme park, Yeah.
And Sonic says, where were you flying into and how long were you planning on staying?
So we were gonna fly into Tokyo, and then, Tokyo, and then we had like we were gonna go over to Osaka because we were gonna do like a 4-day hike.
Not worth it.
I wanted to get the bonus game. I wonder if I could have shot them with my water.
Probably. Bash the baddies. Why
yes.
is he not?
I think you have to do it when you're behind the waterfall. Maybe. Yeah, we were gonna do Tokyo last too. So our rough plan was like go start off in Kyoto and do like a day trip out to Hiroshima and like Miyajima or whatever that island is called. So that's gonna be like a day trip. It was gonna be like a long day, but I didn't think it was gonna be worth to like have to like move all of our stuff from Kyoto to Hiroshima, and then go from there back to Tokyo and finish there. So just like hitting the major places, since it was a new country.
Was it going to be like a 10-day trip?
I think, I don't remember. I thought it was gonna be like a full 2 weeks, like 14 days.
Okay.
But because the thing is, like for the beginning part, like me and Argus were gonna do that hike, and then I was planning to go scuba diving too on like right after we did our hike.
Were you guys not going to use the baggage transfer system? Wait for asking that.
Yeah, no, we were planning to, but we never actually booked that part. But at least we're gonna use the baggage transfer. Oh, I forgot. Well, I can shoot them. Sorry, this takes all my concentration. Okay. I want to get more water, and then. So we were gonna do the baggage transportation like only for like so we wouldn't have to bring our bags with us on the hike. So like at the beginning of the hike, our big bags were gonna like they're not that big. we're gonna go to like where we were gonna stay for the. Oh,
That's how I died.
I know. For the scuba diving, and then from there we were gonna just take, cause like we weren't gonna have like that many bags. I feel like it's not a huge deal to just, you know, have it with you on the train for a little bit.
And Spanic thinks 2 weeks is the sweet spot. Yeah, Sea Tiger and I were gonna do the Netherlands, and we were just gonna do a week because, you know, I was still fairly new at my job at the time. Which I'd still say I'm still fairly new, but
You know, I feel like you're fairly new until you're not anymore, and I feel like that point is maybe when you're there for like 7 years or something, then you're.
no, I feel like maybe once you hit like 4 years, maybe 5.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm still fairly new. But yeah, so I was just gonna do a week because I hadn't accumulated all that much vacation time yet. And also Sea Tiger was fairly new at his job as well, so.
Speaking of which, though, I haven't told our viewers about my new travel scheme that I'm like super pumped about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep calling it a scheme though, because it makes me feel like a villain and it's kind of sweet. But yeah, I have a new travel scheme because like there's just so much in the world I want to see. And I was like, how am I ever gonna see it all? So my solution is with work we can accrue our time, and they're pretty generous with the amount of time off that we get.
Well, they're really generous with the amount of time we can carry over. Because the thing is, like, we don't really have, like, a lot of places are like, oh, you only have this many days per year and you can only carry over this many, 5 days or 7 days or something. But with our job, we just have like a maximum number of hours, and it's a ton of hours. Like, it's 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That we can accrue.
So my scheme is every few years, as long as I've accrued like 6 weeks of time off. I say 6 weeks because I always want to have like a buffer, you know, so that like, so I plan to do 4-week trips that are like, where I really like live a nomadic lifestyle along train routes and just go from place to place and, try and see more of the world. I'm very excited about it, and I've definitely told Argus about it like a ton, and I think he's maybe tired of hearing about it, but I am very excited. Oh.
What a bummer.
Oh, okay, that was pretty generous of the game.
Yeah.
Darn it.
And Wavebush says, live that air nomad lifestyle.
That's right. So,
Spenick had said that he can't comment on the hiking, scuba diving, and...
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, I think that should be it for today.
That's it. Yeah, let me go back and save, and then create a couple save states just in case.
Wavebush says sounds fun but very stressful. I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, it definitely takes a little bit of planning, because like I want to at least know where like hostels are in different cities, so that like, because I don't know that I want to pre-book things just in case like I want to go where the wind carries me, sort of deal.
I think what I would be more inclined to do is like maybe find an Airbnb in a centrally located place and stay there for like a week or two. And then, once you're near the end of that stay, then be like, I really want to check out this place. And then book another Airbnb for a week or two.
Gotcha.
That's how I think I would do it, like a really slow travel.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, I've started thinking about like what I want to do. And then I'm like still overwhelmed. Like 4 weeks isn't enough time to see all these things. Because usually when I like do plan a trip, it's like I pick one country pretty much, and then I just pick out all the things I want to do in that single country. So I don't know. We'll see.
And Spenick said that a friend of his, their sister, just quit her job after working for so long and just committed to traveling the world for a few months. She basically lived from place to place for about a year, working her way across the continents, and then she moved back home with her parents.
Nice.
Well, I knew a guy from college who he was working in like software engineering kind of stuff. He took a year off and traveled the world, staying with like people he knew around the world. And then once he finished his year, he's like, you know, I would really love a international job. And now he has a job in the Netherlands. I'm like, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah. So we'll see. Who knows when I get to travel because COVID, and plus we're going to Japan or England because those two were like on our to-do list before COVID. So, but someday I'll do my month-long trip and go somewhere.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for watching.
Yep. We'll be back next week at 6:30.
Yep. Playing more Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yep.
All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Yep. Bye. Thank you.